Let's jump into a hands-on exercise to teach you how you can register an application with Azure Active Directory. The first thing I'm going to do is go to portal.azure.com and sign in. In this case, I'm signed in with my Microsoft 365 developer tenant account, but you're welcome to use any account you'd like that will get you into the Azure Portal. Now, once we're there, we can select Azure Active Directory from the left menu. Now from here, we're going to select App Registrations. And the next thing we're going to do is click New Registration. Now from here, you can follow the steps in the Microsoft Learn module, and I'm just going to duplicate those so you can see everything that's needed. So the first thing I'm going to do is type in the name of the app. We're going to do a single page type of application, and this would be something for like Angular, React, Vue, or just pure JavaScript in our case. And I'm just going to call this Spa AAD app. In the next step, we need to choose a supported account type. In other words, who can use this application or access this API? I could just select the first one, accounts in this organizational directory only. And this is my Microsoft 365 developer tenant. And if I only wanted accounts in that tenant to be able to use this, then I would select this first one. If I want any other accounts, what we'd call multi-tenant, then I could select the second one. Or maybe you want to allow a multi-tenant account and Microsoft accounts to also be able to get to it. And you'll see they list things like Skype accounts or Xbox accounts. And then finally, maybe you don't want a tenant-based account. You just want to use Microsoft accounts only, and that's it. Then you can select the fourth one. Now for this demo, we're going to select the first one, single tenant. So that means only users within my Microsoft 365 developer tenant would be able to use this application to authenticate. Now the next step is to choose a redirect URI. You're going to need to do this for single page apps or web apps in general. So I'm going to select single page application, and then we need to type in the appropriate URL. In our case, it's going to be a local URL, localhost. So I'm just going to do HTTP. Keep in mind that with a real application that would be out there for other users to engage with and use, it would of course be HTTPS. But because this is going to be localhost, I can choose this option. Later, when we look at the app, you're going to see port 8080 is going to be where this application will be running on. Now the next step is to click the register button. And there we go. We now have a Spa AAD app registered with Azure Active Directory. We know it's a single tenant app, and notice that I've been assigned some IDs here. So at this point, what I'm going to do is copy the two that I'm going to need later. So I need the application ID. So I'm going to go ahead and put this over in my clipboard. And I also need the directory, or what you'll often hear called tenant ID. And I'm going to copy that as well. And later in another exercise, you're going to see that we're actually going to use these. Now that's it for getting your Azure AD single page application registered. And then a little bit later, we'll circle back to these IDs and we'll actually plug them into a working application.